This is going to be a short tutorial on how to record and submit a recording of yourself playing through Google Classroom. First, you have to find an app and a device to record yourself. I like using Voice Memo. It's on my phone already, but I also will probably be getting Music Memo. It looks like a lot of fun. I have links to those two apps, some explanations, so tutorials about how to use them to make your recording and how to save your file and what to do. And then if you have an Android device, you could look at the 10 best recorder apps for Android that I shared with you as well. For now, I'm going to go right to recording so you can see how to do it. I'm going to move over to there and I'm going to open up the Voice Memos app on my phone. So if you can see this, we'll open that up. I have it in here, Voice Memos. I'll click on that and I'll make a recording. Ooh. And that's my phone, unfortunately, but that's okay. This is my Anasazi flute, and I'll be playing it for a moment. So I would say, for my recording, when I press record, this is Mr. Beaudry playing song 138, short song. And then I'll push stop. If I'm happy with it, I'll save it and get it ready to put on Google Classroom. So for right now, I'll explain that process. So first I listen to it a little bit. This is Mr. Beaudry playing. And let's say I listened all the way through it and I thought it was great. I would then change the title. So I'm going to click, you really can't see my phone, but I'd click on the title right on the screen and I would call it Short Song number 138. And then I would save that to my Google Drive. So now we'll assume that you've done this already. You've re-recorded it if you had to. You've listened to it. You've saved your recording and included the song title, the number, and your name. And then you would prepare to put that onto Google Classroom. So next would be to go to the Google Classroom from your login. You would click on Classroom. Once you log into Google, you would see different classes. I made up this class demonstrations just to demonstrate. You'd hit join if you're not already on the banned Google Classroom. Then you would go to classwork and you'd look up the class that the assignment that I scheduled. So I'm going to quickly schedule an assignment for you. Whoops, as classwork. This will say assignment recording 1. Assign. And now that that's assigned, this person, who is actually my daughter, could submit her recording. She would hit the classwork recording, view assignment. This would come up. You would want to add something to it. So you would say add or create. You would hit add and you would go to Google Drive because you saved it in your Google Drive. At that point, you would look around for that particular recording that you had made. For her, she has it in here, and she just created it, so she calls it Short Song, or we called it Short Song. You might have to go to your Drive and navigate through a bunch of your folders until you find it. But I just did this to make it easier. You'd click on the song, you'd hit Add. That would now go into the into Google Classroom, and you would just hit Turn In, one attachment, Short Song, Turn In. And then I would see that song as a submission from you, in which case I could then click on the song that you submitted, listen to it, and then post a grade. Now, I'm going to be grading them as either 1 or 2. 2 means that everything was great. You can check it off. 1 means I'd like you to redo part of the recording, or all of it. And that's it. Miss Hammer, Mrs. Carroll, or myself will listen to your recordings and then tell you if they're completed successfully or if they have to be re-recorded. If you need any help, feel free to send a message on your assignments section. So you might go into here under classwork, see this assignment, and decide, I think I'd better send him a message. So you could view the assignment and add a comment to the class. Everyone would read it in the class, unless you want to send me a private comment. That would be over here, that I would only see, and I would respond back to you, and no one else would see it. Or you could send it to the whole class if you think it pertains to everyone. And then I'll use some of your feedback to make new videos to make sure that you can all submit your recordings successfully. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your recordings. I hope you have some time to play at home, enjoy music, listen to music, play music, and take a little break every day to just have some fun with music.